when we joined the Obama administration, the president, despite the economic crisis we were in, spent the time on day one to declare a way of running government that, by the way, has stood the test of time, and it was embraced by the Trump administration and is sort of in that bipartisan spirit that we will see in production today. And it basically called for a government to be more open, that is to say more transparent, to share more information, to be more participatory so the American people could be involved in the workings of government, and for this audience in care management to be more collaborative, to enable organizations to work better together. And he instructed the CTO, my office, to find ways in which we can maximize the value of technology, data, and innovation to accomplish these objectives. If you remember when he ran for office in 2008, it was in the beginnings of the social media revolution. In many ways, the MyBarackObama.com platform really allowed him to reach people he never would have otherwise connected to. And so he said, I used all of these tools in the campaign. I want to use them in how we run government. And so what led me to create the Open Innovators Toolkit was an acknowledgement that, we're in Washington. Andrew is an expert in navigating the halls. You can see one version of Washington is to, generate momentum to get bills passed. And that's sort of, call it the unit of output of Washington is getting bills passed. In related note, you could also work on annual regulations. We're not changing the MA law anytime soon, but we are changing MA policy literally every year through the rate notice. So you've got a regulatory effort, you've got a legislative effort, but what about the technology operator, innovator path? Yeah. What is their front door? And our argument was we're going to create a new one thanks to technology. So what that means pragmatically in the toolkit is we said, look, there's like 4 things that we think have to happen that allow for a new way of relationships. One is the government can release more data. You could obviously imagine an open door to say, hey, what data does the government have on the American people that we would like to see more broadly adopted? We made the Medicare data available in a more open format, and you saw with the release of Medicaid data from the Trump administration just a few weeks ago, that is one avenue. In that example, it could be for accountability, but for others, it could be to prioritize markets that have high needs, populations, so that you can concentrate your go-to-market efforts. Number 2, and this is where we'll spend a lot of time, is on technical standards. So Dr. Andre and I worked very closely on helping, Secretary Shulkin's in the House. I saw David earlier. The VA very much wanted to open up and connect. So when you left the DoD, the database should sort of carry over into the VA. That's surprisingly difficult, sadly difficult, but it's difficult. And then veterans get care in the community. And so we need to be able to pull back the records to understand if they're getting the best possible care and how to engage if they're not. And to share information out so that when a veteran is in the community, that whatever the VA knows is available. So all of those pieces require technical standards. And so that leg of government is to work together